Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to the home of ASMR Sports Stories, where we slow things down and drift through the greatest moments in sporting history, one video at a time. Tonight, I want to tell you about a moment the world held its breath. Do you hear that? The hush before the storm, the soft shuffling of spikes on warm track rubber, the faint rustle of wind slipping past the stadium seats, and breath, deep, steady breath, in and out. This is the story of a man named Usain Bolt, and the fastest that any human has ever moved on 2 feet. But before we go to Berlin, let's take a step back to a quiet village in Trelawney Parish, Jamaica, where a young boy, tall, lanky, always grinning, would run down dirt roads, racing the wind. He ran for joy, for freedom, and for the simple thrill of moving faster than anyone else. His parents ran a grocery shop. Life was simple, humble, but something was different about Usain. His school coach saw it early, that stride, those limbs, the relaxed power. He was raw, but gifted. By the age of 15, he was already a world junior champion. And yet, his path was not smooth. Injuries, inconsistencies, doubt. But Bolt had something else too. A kind of quiet fire. The ability to show up when it truly mattered. By 2008 in Beijing, the world had taken notice. He danced, he smiled, he ran, and broke the 100-meter world record. 9.69 seconds. Effortless. The world asked, could he go even faster? And so, Berlin. The year says 2009. The place is Berlin. The event, the World Athletics Championships. And the air is electric. It is August 16th, a Sunday evening. The sun is low, casting soft gold across the Olympia Stadion. This stadium, built decades ago, had seen history before. But tonight, it holds its breath once again. Tens of thousands line the seats. Murmurs, cameras, flags waving, and all eyes are on lane 4. Usain Bolt, tall, serene, almost playful, his Jamaican singlet hugs his frame. Gold and green like a flag in motion. He jokes with the officials. Flashes a grin at the cameras. A man in complete control. He rolls his shoulders gently, lets out a sigh. His yellow and green singlet crinkles softly as he adjusts his stance. The track glows a muted blue beneath him. Behind the start line, the sprinters crouch like coiled springs. Each heartbeat a drum in their ears. Each breath a whisper of anticipation. The crowd holds its breath. A light breeze moves through the stadium, brushing across arms, cheeks, nerves. Cameras flash like fireflies. In the press box, pens pause above paper. In living rooms around the world, millions lean closer to the screen. For a moment, time seems to hesitate. Set. And then, bang. They explode from the blocks like cannon fire. But Bolt is different. He doesn't burst. He flows like water over polished stone, like wind chasing itself. His strides are long, smooth, devouring meters with an elegance that defies the raw violence of the moment. His arms pump in rhythm, left, right. His head stays still, focused. While others strain, teeth bared, Bolt simply runs. By the 30-meter mark, he's gaining. By 50, he's flying. At 70, the others begin to fade. And at 80 meters, he is alone. You can feel it. The crowd rising in one wave. Time stretches. His footfalls whisper thunder. The finish line beckons. And Bolt leans in. 9.3, 9.4, 9.5. And then 9.58 seconds. New world record. The fastest a human has ever run. Not just a win, not just a race, a moment that rippled through time. A line redrawn on the timeline of human ability. Coaches gasped, runners stared, commentators paused, because they knew. They had seen something rare, something transcendent. This was not just a man outrunning 7 others. It was a man outrunning limitation itself. Bolt didn't just finish fast. He made it look light, as if speed were his second language, as if sprinting that fast was always possible. We just hadn't believed it yet. In classrooms the next morning, children would mimic the pose. In gyms, trainers would say, "Remember Berlin." And in minds around the world, 9.58 would take root as myth. He slows to a jog, his footsteps now gentle taps on the track. He smiles, not just with his mouth, but with his whole being. He throws his arms wide, then strikes his pose. The lightning bolt, a gesture the world would never forget. Because in that moment, he knows the world will remember this. They will remember the blur of yellow and green, the ease, the joy, the miracle of movement. Berlin would not forget. Nor would we, because sometimes speed is not just about power. Sometimes it's poetry. And sometimes a man becomes more than a man. He becomes a moment in history, etched in silence, carried on whispers, forever, flying. But even now, years later, in quiet conversations and crowded classrooms, on playgrounds, in training camps, and under floodlit tracks, one question remains. Will it ever be done again? Will someone, someday, go faster? Will another name, another number, replace this one? Or will 9.58 forever stand as the boundary between possibility and legend?